Hi, welcome to Penny's Crafty Creations. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today is hashtag Deck the Year Day, and I am the host of this, Penny's Crafty Creations, and it is an open collaboration where you alter a deck of cards. You can choose to do several decks of cards like I am doing, or you can choose to do one deck of cards. The same card deck each year like I did, each week like I did last year. And it's, you just alter a card. A standard deck of cards is 2.5 by 3.5, which is perfect size for an ATC card. I'm also using flashcards, a miniature version of a standard deck of cards, and Uno cards. So this week I chose the Queen of Clubs, and I'm doing a standard size card. But you can see that I have a bunch of different cards down here already. Move those out of the way. You can see I have some cards already down here on my desk to share with you. They are flashcards and playing cards. And the large card, I got this really large card from Sassy Southern NC Girl, Jennifer. She's also part of the collaboration here on YouTube. And I put a book page on the back from a book that I am working on, because this is going to go into a journal. I wanted to cover that part up, and then I'm going to do some stamping on the back when the stickles dry on the front here. And I used, it doesn't have a color name, but I used this pink one. And I also used the crystal. I use the crystal one a lot because it is almost gone. I don't know if you can see, but it's almost empty. I use that one quite a bit. So I took the cherry blossom centers and I used this pink color here on there. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it very well, but I stickled them up with that pretty, oh, there we go, that pretty stickling. And then the words here are also done in it. And I really loved that it said stay true. And it was one of my favorite planners that I had. So I gave my daughter the rest of this year's part of it, but I kept from February back so that I could use the pages that are like the separators, because I really loved those. So you can see this one here, this was part of that one, and I really love that they're double-sided. So you could just chop these up and put them into your planners as well. You don't necessarily have to do the cards like I'm doing. I just want them a little bit sturdier, and I thought they were really gorgeous. This one is so pretty. I really loved that planner. So this part here is the rest of this one, and I did it on an angle because I wanted to straighten out the bloom part. It was more like angled on the page, but I wanted it a little bit more straighter. So I did the stickling, as you can see, on the bloom word, and I also did it on the petals here, and I used that gold just to make that really pop. And then I put this butterfly paper on the back, really beautiful paper, because this is going into a butterfly journal that I am just barely finishing. I know we started the butterfly journal last year, and I'm just now finishing it, but I really loved how that looked together. So that's going to go over there. And then with that purple one, I took the pink purple stickles, and I went around all the petals first and then I came in with a paintbrush, my little watercolor one, and I painted forward into the petals just to get it a little bit more so you can see how gorgeous that looks. And then I went back after and I rubbed a little bit down here so you get a little bit of that stickling down on this corner here. But then I went back through and I highlighted, like right here, the edges, kind of like the sun coming in with that stickle again. It's just really pretty, and they show up so beautifully. So I got that purple one there. And on the back of that one, it just is purple rectangle because I'm not sure what I want the back to be on that one. And these are just standard cards, and I thought these were gorgeous. So what I did with these is I took the crystal and I just put it on top of those poppy petals. How pretty is that? I'm trying to get it so you can see it. There we go. So it kind of looks like they're sun-kissed, and it was the bottom of a bottom of one page. So I thought that was really gorgeous. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the backs of these ones, but I just wanted to use up those pieces while I could. So I chose the Queen of Hearts for this one, and I'm going to do this, and I've got to get my nail file and a wipe out. So move this out of the way because we don't want to get anything on that. So the reason I'm grabbing the nail file is because with the nail file, I want to get some of this off of here because it's got that shiny film and sometimes the glue will not adhere for that. So I apologize. I am going to pause for a moment because not everybody likes to hear that filing noise. So I'm going to pause here for a moment and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back and it's all taken care of. It's all filed down. And I realized you are really high up there. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to use this here. And while I'm gluing this, I'm going to tell you about the different channels that are taking part in this collaboration. So we have Alma Tyser, Annie Creates, A Bullet for My Snail Mail. I thought I could do two at once, but I can't. Okay, so A Bullet for My Snail Mail, The Becca JB, Black Whisper Crafts by Mimi with Love, Carolina Bug, Crafting Rose. She took part last year. I don't believe she's going to take part this year, but because she took part, I wanted to share her channel. The Crafting Shed Davies, The Crafting Diva, Diana Loves Color, Debbie Jeans This and That, Deb Hooks Crafty Cottage, Emily's Paper Caper, Fairy Kelly, Just Donna Maria, Jenny Ginger Ninja Crafts, Kim's Inspired Life, Linda's Creative Life, My Reality Crafts, Mary Ellen's Crafts and Hauls, Martha Makes Art, Miss J00, Miss Crafty 42, Maniac Grammy's Homestead, Pam's Treasures, Paper Muse, Petey Pie Designs, Pine Holler Ltd, Scrapbooks and Memories, Susan's Heartstrings, Sassy Southern NC Girl, Sunflowers and Crafts, Tea Friday 77, Teho Creates, Treasured Memories, Trish Withy, and Vividly on Paper. Now, if you would like to be a part of the collaboration, just let me know and tag me in your Deck the Year video. Use the hashtag so that people can find you. I list everybody down below that takes part. If you're not down there and you're doing it, let me know that I missed you so that I can add you to the next week's list. I tried to do a list at the end or the beginning with everybody's names on it, but I'm running out of space on that because we have 39 channels, including myself, on this collaboration. So it is a little bit hard to get everybody on there. So if you could just tag me and let me know that you're a part of the collaboration. You don't have to like ask permission to be in the collaboration. Most people will load their videos on Thursdays, and it doesn't matter that you do it on Thursdays. A lot of people just do it because that's what I started doing, was Thursdays. So a lot of people upload on Thursdays. So you don't have to necessarily upload on Thursdays. You can upload whenever you would like to. And I'm just trying to find a sentiment that will work with this one that is not too big. And these are the watercolor ones I did. Take Care looks pretty. That one's too big. Sending Happy Thoughts. That's a good one, especially if I use this as an ATC. Let's see, what do we have here? Here for You. That one's too big, even turning it that way. Oh, hello. Launched it right onto the other stickles there. Travel's cute. summer is pretty as well, but too big. So it's gonna be a smaller one. So it's either travel, which I just don't. Take care is cute again. But I think I like this one, the sending happy thoughts. So because I did that around there, we're going to do the same thing. So I got my black soot distress ink because that's what I did around the edge of that. And I'm just going to grab my dauber here, get some on there. Oh, and I'm pushing everything right into that one. Gotta move that bloom. It is getting hit with everything while it's drying over there. So just gonna take and get a little bit of that ink around the edges. I think it's really pretty with that. It kind of like gives it like a vignette appearance, right? Like you're doing a little vignette. I think that's the word I'm thinking of. Kind of like fades in a little bit. So I'm going to ink this up a little bit more just to get that black showing a little bit more. That is pretty. All right, I need some foam tape. And I still have this giant foam tape from that haul from Goodwill earlier this year. I think it was this year. I want to say it was earlier this year that I did that. So I'm going to peel that off. It peels so beautifully. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to do it like that. Because it kind of is opposite what the flower is. And then I got stickles out. And I've got some gold. So I think what I'm going to do is do some stickling on here. And I kind of want to get it all over this petals here. So I'm going to come in like that. Then I'm going to grab my paintbrush. I'm going to blend it around to get that gold everywhere. And if I need more, I'll just put a little bit more on there. Because that is going to be everywhere. It's going to look so gorgeous. And I'm kind of tilting it so that I can see where it's landing. I'm trying to get it so that it's all over that piece there. Not pretty. So I need a wipe here to clean off that stickle from there. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of stickling. Oh, let's clean that off. I'm going to come in with the stickles and I'm going to outline where there's that yellow. Kind of add a little bit more sparkle to it. Need a little bit of more sparkle today. I'm in one of those moods where it just like sits on your chest, like the frustration just builds there and it sits, and I don't like that. They happen every now and then. And you don't know why you're frustrated, you just know you feel that frustration building. So yeah, I feel that today for some reason. I'm not sure why it's there. I haven't figured out the reason yet. So that looks cute. I'm going to take a little bit of the black away. Kind of distress it up a little bit. And I'm just doing that by rubbing the wet wipe along the edge. And it's going to pull that right away. So you just keep rubbing. It's going to get it down to that paper. And it's going to make it a little bit more rustic, grungy up. You can see that white right there. So I'm going to do that to the other side as well. I'm trying not to hit the stickles this time. And I'm just using just a wipe that I used already. See how pretty that's coming out already? And I'm gonna have to hold up here because I already got that stickles on there. So basically it's just taking some of that distress ink off as well as taking some of that card off. That paper there that I just put on that card. It's taking some of that off, which I kind of think it's pretty. Kind of adds to the distress look. And let's do some of this up here. I'm just wiping some of it off of this here. I don't want to get the words. So there we go. That looks pretty. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Okay, so there's my card for this week's Deck the Year. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me in my little processing and everything with the card and how I made it. It's already dried here, so it's not moving with the brush, which I really love. It dries so quick sometimes, and then you got a little bit up here. It's not dried. Okay, there we go. You can see the stickles, how pretty they look everywhere on that card. Oh, so pretty. So that's another use. You can use your day planners from last year if you are hanging on to them and you're not sure what to do with them. You can upcycle them into life cards for your journals. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.